Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Auburn Tigers, Jordan-Hare Stadium, as we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on another team from the SEC, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Mississippi State ready to kick off to get this game started. He'll bring it out. It's Kane. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the gun, the ground game. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Here he goes, breaking the pocket. He's going to fire to the left. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Back to throw, it's Knight. Bringing the heat. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So Mississippi State's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
To the air on first down. Firing to the right, complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Mississippi State right back to the line. Running back searching for a hole. Fighting off the defender. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. They'll run play action. Pocket breaking down. Couldn't find a man, just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And guys, after the miss, no change in the score.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Little touch pass to the receiver. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. They're dealing with a second and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Powers through the defender. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And you don't want to start this game with two straight punts. Big third down opportunity coming here. Looking to throw, it's Knight. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Another incompletion on third down.
And that's a play on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Might be changing the route. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Slings it downfield. Big tight end makes the the grab. It's a first down. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. Going up top again. Flips it out on the screen. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Tigers are on the move.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Man, oh man, am I upset at my offensive line to give up penetration that fast? Man, we blinked and missed it.
Hey, he barely got the ball. He just got destroyed immediately. What a great play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Get it out on the screen. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get...
Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. Auburn sends out the punting unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Reads it, fires complete. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. Defense dropping into soft coverage. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Finds a crease at the 20. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Mississippi State going up tempo. Now from inside the red zone. Completes it in the middle. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Takes the handoff. It's Rockwell. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They get set for the point after. The first score of the game. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Wants to throw. It's Knight. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Might have led him a little too far. He's able to make the catch, but can't get the feet down in bounds.
Another off throw from this quarterback, and they knew coming into the game that they were going to have success. They had to be efficient throwing the football, and they have not been that so far, whether it's been passing.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Final play of the quarter coming. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. On the run, deep down the right side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. From the gun, give on the inside. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. He'll pull it on the read. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Gonna try to get it in. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. He'll do it himself. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Running game worked on 1st down. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. Off play action. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown, Mississippi State. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Complete to start this drive. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. To the air, it's Knight. He's moving out of the pocket. He throws one to the left. Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. They're setting up the screen. There he goes. It's a running room. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. From the red zone, looking for a man. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. They'll try to get it in with the run. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Got his man quickly. Touchdown, Tigers! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And this offense continues to have some success. And I'll tell you what, when it gets down to it and you need a play, they're starting to find this playmaker. You can tell the QB looks for him. That's 3 TDs now in 4 games, and I think they'll keep feeding the big fella.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Rockwell. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Mississippi State right back to the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Coleman Hope. Good timing on the quick out. It's a seam wide open. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
The pull and throw off the RPO. He's loose. Touchdown, Mississippi State. He got a step and just dusted the field. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So here comes the Auburn offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Safe completion on the screen. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Motion from the back. They'll try the left side. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Trying play action. Pressure coming. Stands in and takes the hit. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. The officials throw the flag, but the offense won't need it. They'll decline that and keep the big play. Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. Oh, a lot of space. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Back to the ground with the running back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Dances away. Got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Off the play fake. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. The Bulldogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Chrome and Hope. Fakes the grab. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. That's caught. It's Anderson. At the 45, on his way. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. Mississippi State rings the cowbell in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And the defense makes a play, finally. This is a lot of offense early in this football game, a lot of scoring. Need more of this from the defense. Getting to the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, and then when you get him down, you get him behind the sticks. Good things happen for your defense.
And the Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Now the play fake. Grabs behind the line. It's Hatcher. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Between the uprights, it's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. Back to pass, it's Knight. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Big gainer there that'll look good in the stat column, but not quite enough to put any points on the board before time expires here in the first half. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's got it.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Caught behind the line. It's Rockwell. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television.
There he goes. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime. They were able to generate some momentum and get some rhythm offensively, and right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the first down. They need him to play great in the second half.
Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. The Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. A strike downfield. And he'll go down, but not before the big pickup and the first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throw.
Kearney on the Jets. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Mississippi State going up-tempo. Pulls and fires complete. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. To throw, it's Coleman home. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Made the grab in the end zone for the score. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying.
He wants to take the top off. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. All wideouts, no backs. And back to the air on second down. Wide open downfield. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking downfield on first down. Takes a shot as he lets it go. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Finds his tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Just a short pass to the tight end. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Wide open spaces. Turning it on. Touch.